Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Roxy. For today's project, I'll be making an elegant shoe cabinet. So the first step, I had to draw the curved shape on the top part of the shoe cabinet, since I wanted the front part to be a little bit curved. With the help of a plastic glass, I had to draw the curve. Once I was done making the curves, I went ahead and took my jigsaw to cut off the shape. For those who are joining this channel for the first time, my name is Roxy Nimis. I normally do simple home decor DIYs. If you're interested in seeing more of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe. And for my returning subscriber, thank you so much guys for your support. Continue watching Roxy Nimis and also sharing my videos with your friends and family. On to the next part was joining the shoe cabinet. So first of all, I had to start with the lower part of the shoe cabinet. With the help of the wood glue, I had to place the wood glue first, then use the nail gun to hold the board in place. If you don't have a nail gun, you can use some clamps, and if you don't have clamps, you can just try and ask for help. You can tell someone to hold the board for you as you put in the screws. I used a 50mm screw, that's the height of the screw, to join the two boards together. Did the same thing onto the other side of the shoe cabinet. Then proceeded to joining the upper part of the shoe cabinet. With the help of the corner clamps, I had to hold the board in place so that it could be easier for me to add in the screws onto the sides of the shoe cabinet. Once I was done, I went ahead to place the top part of the shoe cabinet. So first of all, I had to make the markings of where I wanted the top part of the shoe cabinet to be placed. Then went ahead with my square ruler to draw the lines so as to guide me on where to place the board on the top part of the shoe cabinet. Did the same thing onto the lower part. So on this part I was trying to make some shelves whereby I would place the drawers for the shoe cabinet. So on this upper part I had to make two drawers, so that's why I had to place the two boards, the top part and the lower part. I then proceeded to the fun part, which was adding the shoe rack bracket onto the face of the shoe rack. So for those who are interested in such brackets, I'll put the contact in the description box. So I had to leave some allowance on the lower part and also on the upper part of the shoe rack face. For those who are interested in knowing such beautiful DIYs, we have ongoing DIY classes which are online and also physical classes. Our location is Kizito Mwihoko. If you're interested, you can always DM me. I'll put the number in the description box. After placing the shoe bracket onto the face of the shoe rack, I proceeded to the next part, which was arranging the faces of the shoe rack. So this is the most challenging part of making this shoe rack, but kindly watch and see the process that I did so that it can be easier for anyone who would like to try this shoe rack. So I placed the faces down one by one and then used a 6mm ply to separate the two faces. Once I had marked the sides where the brackets are supposed to be held onto the side of the shoe rack, I went ahead and took the drill bits to make the hole so that it can be easier to put in the bolts which will hold the shoe rack faces onto the other part of the shoe rack. After placing the faces onto the right place that I had marked, so this is how the shoe rack turned out. Sorry, I had not shown you guys the video whereby I did the grooving on the faces of the shoe rack, so I had to use a CNC to do the grooving. So this is how the doors will be opening. Then proceeded to the other part, which was holding the stopper. So the stopper will prevent the door from opening all the way down. So I had to use a board to help me hold the door in place as I screw the stoppers on the back side of the shoe rack. Normally while making this shoe rack, you don't have to cover the back part first. So I think the back part should be the last thing to place on the shoe rack so that it can make it easier for you to put in the brackets and also to do the adjustment of the brackets of these shoe cabinets. So this is how it turned out. So this is the mechanism that's normally used on this type of a shoe cabinet. So the stoppers will preventing the doors from going all the way down. As I had shown you earlier, our shoe cabinet will be having some drawers. So proceeded to the other part of making the drawers. I did some mistake while joining the drawers, but I had to readjust. I'd really forgotten the measurements, but this is the nature of woodwork, so that sometimes you forget how you're supposed to join a certain thing. So I had to use some wood glue to hold in the boards in place. You can use wood, you can use blockboard. So as for me, I had to use plain MDF on these parts. I then went ahead to place the drawer rails onto the side of the drawers. I used a 1-inch drawer rail for this part, since the width of my shoe rack was around 350 millimeters. So you can use any size that you want for your shoe cabinet. Depends, the size of the drawer will give you the right size you'll use for the rails. So I went ahead and placed the drawers and see how they fitted in perfectly. And then went ahead to place the face. So the faces, they had been grooved also. I didn't take a video of them being grooved, but this is how they turned out. Then I had to use some drawer clamps to help me hold the doors in place, as I added in some screws to hold the face of the drawers in place. After placing the drawers, this is how it turned out. I did some patchwork on this shoe rack. I didn't get a chance to record it, and this is the final look of this beautiful shoe cabinet. If you're interested in such, you can always contact my number, which is in my description box. We can make such for you. So for those who are interested in making such a shoe cabinet, I'll put the measurements in the description box, and also you have the full steps, so it will be easier for you to make one. So thank you so much guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that shoe, and see you